Shalom, shalom, y'all. He was like toss up the Loma. Once you have it, toss up down, toss up the great. First, out, by Shem, down, down, by Shem, out, down. When it is the Son, then it is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. No, the eyes of the Father, the elders, the great millstone. Like Shalom, sister, brother, like the stroke. Shalom, brothers and sisters that's listening. That's what they say. Shalom. Hey, very, very special day, y'all. When it comes sundown, Passover officially begins. And like, Lord willing, it'll be the last Passover. So it's pretty much gonna be like a Passover Halloween Hedges type of special. I'm feeling real good. It's a good day out here, a little windy. But nonetheless, hey, our power is about to show himself on our behalf. We're about to see the same type of power that our ancestors was us, but our ancestors back then seen, when Moses leading them up out of Egypt. They seen Egypt get plagued with all kind of, plagues and stuff. The Emershot did, same way it's happened to Babylon the Great. See how the food plants is all burning up. That's like locusts eating up the crops. They just had a chemical spill in Ohio. That just spread off into the dam. So this place is about to just make it seem like the vintage is failing. The bread and staff is breaking. Hey, and that's how power y'all for sure. So it's like, hey, it's time to go home. So now we need to have our spiritual bags packed and get ready to get up out to this place. It's time to be ready to go home. Time to get ready for Israel to show itself. So we start off this right here. And it's Judges 5 and 9. My heart is toward the governors of Israel that offer themselves willingly among the people. Bless ye the Lord, man. And now who's the governors of Israel, man? That goes to the apostles and elders, the brothers who got here on the highway and hedges. All the prophets is pushing the word of how much y'all shot. That's what the rulership. They're showing themselves now. The house of David is being, their temple is being rebuilt. So you see in our new leadership, man, starting the apostles and elders on down. The Lord is talking to us. We offer ourselves up to make ourselves a living sacrifice week in and week out on the highway and hedges. So it says 10. Speak ye they ride on white asses, yea they sit judgment and walk by the way. They're going to the judges, man. This new rulership has been set up. This new council that's been set up. It said white asses, man. White go in the pure. It's like, hey, we about to leave this place. We got to get up out of here. So I'm going to hit 11. And it says, they that are delivered from the noise of the archers in the place of drawing water. There should they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of the villages in Israel. Then should the people of the Lord go down to the gates. So what we about to do later on is going to rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord. If we do that, we do the high holy days. We can't do it perfect, but we do it to the best of our abilities, and that goes to that precept right there. Rehearse the righteous acts. We do what our forefathers did. We do the ceremonies. We keep the feast days. Keep the laws best of our ability, and that's the righteous acts. Rehearsing it. If we're still in captivity, we can't do it perfect. So don't get bummed out. Don't be like, oh man, I didn't do it the way the scripture said it. Like the scripture said right here, rehearse the righteous acts. Man, it said, from the noise of arts to the place of drawing water. This right where the living waters is going out, man. Right here in Babylon the Great. Living waters is going out, lessons is going out daily. It said the noise of the archers. Hey, when World War III hit up, Civil War hit up, everybody gonna have them guns, gonna be them archers going out, man. This place gonna get chaotic. That's why I do this grace and mercy through Yahweh Shai. I recommend you get this truth while you can. Because once all hell break loose, you're not gonna be out here, prophesying and telling you to meet the Lord, man. Seek the Lord while he may be found. That's why this is a very special thing. We get, like it said, delivered from the noise of the archers, man. This the Passover is about deliverance. Yahweh Shai, he plagued Egypt. He sent Moses up, that first governor, to lead our people out of Egypt, up out of bondage. We're about to do the same thing. It's being parallel, man. We're going through the same type of deliverance. And it's gonna be way more spectacular than what our ancestors saw that Moses leading us out of there. So we gotta get spiritual back, gotta be packed, you gotta be ready to get up out of here, and you gotta get a kingdom mindset, man. Focus on the things that be above.
This is Jeremiah 31:8. It says, "Behold, I will bring them from the north country and gather them from across the earth, and from which the blind and the lame, the woman and the woman with child, and her that is another with child together, a great company shall return to them." And that's what's going on, man. That's that time. So the Lord is going to bring us from that from the north country. That's where we at now, man. Babylon, the great daughter of Babylon, and deliver those who of the. That's why the Passover is the holy time, and it's a spiritual time. It's real. It's a solemn assembly. It's not a party, man. It's not a lamb dinner, man. So you got to get right into it. Deliver out of that. Like the brother said, it's going to be a time that nobody ever seen before. Hey, it's gonna be worse than when Pharaoh was chasing down Moses. Then it's gonna be way worse. The scriptures prophesied. So, hey, we want to be a part of that number. Just the Lord deliver us from
Everything he got. And see, I like it because Esau's in the spirit of Pharaoh now. We getting free. We coming off the plantation, man. We not in plantation Christianity no more. We don't give reverence to Jesus no more. So the devil's seeing that, and he don't want to let us go. So what is y'all doing? He flagging this place, man. Esau can't get nothing right, man. You look up, all this stuff is failing. And like what's that Malachi 1 and 3, he trying to build up like with Trump. He said we're gonna make America great again. It's not becoming great. It's going down more and more in the hole. So that's pissing this devil off because he don't want to let us go because he know he needs us to uphold his system. So when we can finally start to really get free, and the devil seeing what's gonna happen, man, he gonna come down with great wrath. So he gonna come with his Terminator, super soldiers, all the heathens gonna be all gathered up. He gonna be like, man, get him, man.
This is Jeremiah 16 and I'll start at 14. It says, "Therefore, behold, the day cometh, saith the Lord, that it will no more be said, the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the Lord, and from all the land wherein he has driven them, and I will bring them again to their land that I have gave unto their fathers." And it's that good Passover the Lord is about to bring unto us. And like you said, there's gonna be no more said that it's gonna be no more said about the escape from Egypt. They're gonna be talking about out of here, Babylon the Great.
Wait, bear with us one second, y'all. Sure, bear with us.
I'm so sorry.
Now, man, this guy windy like this. It wasn't windy like that earlier. I'd have brought me something to really, hold my camera down. Bear with us, y'all. Sherralla, bear with us.
Jeremiah 16 and 14. children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands where he driven them, and brought them again into the land I have gave unto their fathers. So the Lord is about to deliver us again, man. And that's that big deliverance, man. That's that big deliverance. That's that kingdom of heaven right there, man. So hey, it's gonna be way worse than what Moses went through. That's why the Lord put it in his book. Hey, it's gonna be no more sin to talk about what happened in Egypt. It's coming from Babylon the Great. I got a quick one to back you up right here too, because it's Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 39. And it said, even so shall not the plague be slack to come upon the earth. I'm going to read that again. It said, even so shall not the plague be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. All right? So this is what hopefully going lined up with a day of wrath, like none like no other, like none on the earth. Okay, so we get ready to have that. All right, and so y'all shot there, basically telling us to be ready. Okay, so this is verse 40. And he said, "All my people, if I word, make ready without battle, and in those people, even as children upon the earth." Okay, so it's going back to what the hot y'all brother said earlier, with both Akadar and y'all brother said earlier, is we got to be ready to get our physical bag back. Okay? And so, Lord willing, this will be our last Passover. All right, we don't have to deal with the things of the plans of the world, or deal with the things that Esau Edom have been doing throughout the whole planet of the earth. Okay, so we got to get our physical bags back. All right, and so let me get another one, which is Michael. This is real quick right here. Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. And it says, arise ye and depart. Okay? And it's not literally saying get up out of America, get a plane ticket and go move to a different country. Okay? It says depart. And then it says you gotta get your spiritual bag back, get your mind ready. Get ready to leave out of the place. Bring that deliverance bring that deliverance upon America and get back on the way. He's going to deliver the plague on America and get back on the way. And he's going to deliver the remnant, which is 144,000, and the 1/3, which is the hope we left men, women, and children. Okay, so we finish reading on in Micah 2 and 10, and it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. All right, this is not a place, this is not a home for us. It's never been our home. Okay, and it says, because it is polluted, all right, and it shall destroy you even with the sword destruction. Okay, so this is what we are. What main reason why we out here is because of that. Okay, we're telling Yasharala to get ready to go home. Okay, because this place right here is not great, it's not our home. All right, it's simple. Just look at the laws. The laws that been written for the Edomites, so-called it only benefits them and not Yasharala. So-called Negroes not in the Native American. All right, so arise and depart. About to go with this, man. We go to the Passover, find in Exodus chapter 12. We start at 1. The Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, this month shall be unto you the beginning of the months. This shall be the first month of the year unto you. That goes to the new moon right there. The new moon symbolizes the new month. Another thing to elaborate on that part right there, you said this should be the first month of the year, which ultimately, just like, this wicked pagan holiday, we would celebrate New Year. All right. Ultimately, this month is the beginning of the new year right here. And that's pretty much our custom right here. This is the new year. God, and it makes sense too. How you have a new year, in the middle of winter. That's stupid. It never made sense to me. Man. Now I got older, the new year makes sense to be today. Because I'm looking right here, you see grass springing up, man. You see everything coming new. That represents a new year. Right. So this is the new year. See how Esau got us all of how we're supposed to be living? We're supposed to be governed by the new moon, man. That's how we touch days of the week. And that's how I know that Yahweh is really dealing with Moses. It's a real spiritual thing. Because the devil knew, Yahweh knew that the devil was going to disrupt the times, change the times, use the wicked calendar, and get Jake all off. So what did Yahweh do? He used the moon
to dictate our, our holy days, the new moon, the Sabbath, all of that. That way we can look up in the sky and get back on track. The devil can't manipulate the moon. You can't manipulate the sun and the moon. So use the sun to tell the time of the day, use the moon to tell the time of the month. And I'm like, that's very spiritual right there, man. That's big.
To elaborate even further, the days of the month that we use it, that to mark our calendar, it also goes back to the Roman gods, which is ultimately idolatry. January, all of these months, the days of the month, it goes back to the Roman gods. So this is ultimately further proof that we're living in a revived Roman Empire.
In captivity, still up under this devil. I'm gonna go to verse 3, Exodus 12 and 3. Spake ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, in the 10th day of this month, they spake to them every man a lamb according to the house of their fathers, and a lamb for a house. And 4. And if the household be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next unto his house take according to the number of the souls, every man according to eating should make count for the lamb. And 5. Your lamb should be without blemish, the bell of the first year. Yet you take it out from the sheep or from the goats. So that's why we eat the lamb, on Passover. Because the Lord told us to get one, without blemish out to a flock and, and roast that to eat it. Now, that's why we say we rehearse the righteous acts. Because, we don't have lamb like that. We ain't got lamb. Most of us ain't got that. We getting our lamb from the stores. We don't know if it had blemish or not. So we're not able to keep, the Passover 100% the way our forefathers did. So we just get some lamb, roasted, to rehearse the righteous acts. But that's why we eat lamb. Anybody that's wondering, and it said lamb or goat. So either or will do. And then I'm gonna go to verse 6, Exodus 12 and 6. And ye shall keep it until the 14th day of the same month. And the whole assembly congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. So you kill the lamb, you're gonna roast it, and that's what we eat right there. It says to the 14th day. That's very spiritual that it said the 14th day. Because if you go from a new moon and you go 14 days down, you serve or you look up in the sky, what you gonna have? You have a full moon. So that's how I know that the Lord was really dealing with Moses when he said that. Moses didn't have no telescope. He didn't have no, type of equipment to measure out the days and know something like that. And I see the genius behind it. That's how we know we're dealing with intelligent power. Because the Lord make sure that it happened on a full moon. That way you have all the light to carry out your ceremony. Because they didn't have light switches back then. They had mostly torches, candles, things of that nature. The Lord made it the 14th day thereof to carry out the ceremony. That way to be bright outside. And that's genius to me. That's something that should increase your faith to know this ain't no Big Bang theory. No, we dealing with a real intelligent, power that knows all. And everything is done in order and by intelligent design. When you just look at the creatures of nature, everything has a righteous order to it. So I don't listen to Esau talking about we evolved from monkeys and there's a Big Bang and everything is just coincidence. Think about your mind, devil. No. And that right there proves. It's like tonight. If tonight rolls around, look up in the sky, y'all. So what you gonna see? A full moon. That's why we carry the ceremony 14 days after the new moon. Make sure you do it on a full moon. So, Jade, I'm going to go to verse 7. This Exodus 12 says, and they shall take the blood and strike it on 2 side posts and on the upper doorpost of the house where they shall eat it. Now, why did he tell us to put that blood on the doorpost? That would symbolize, because Yahweh put a spirit of death on Egypt. And his blood on the doorpost, that grace and mercy, that it passed over you. So that plague don't hit, the house of Israel. And then this thing is spiritual. That blood, that was symbolic for Yahushua. By the old, Old Testament only Israelites talking about Yahushua ain't got nothing to do with this. That blood symbolized Yahushua right there. It's like when you look at and fast forward, Yahushua shed his blood, that's so we can get this grace first. So that was symbolic of that back then. And today that the blood of Yahushua covers us. So say if you're in a house that you rent, or you're in an apartment, you don't have to physically go out and get no blood and wipe it on your doorpost. So you don't get into with your landlord, because the blood of Yahushua covers us, on that aspect of it. But that's why they did.
But this is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 20. And it says, for ye are bought with a price. Right? And Christ is the blood of Yahushua. Therefore, glorify the Most High in your body
Yeah, that's perfect. And so, man, I just love how spiritual this thing is. I like you can look at some Old Testament and you got a reference to something in the New Testament. So it goes together. That's why I understand the old, the Israelites, somebody, oh, your house ain't got nothing to do with this. That's our down. So like, man, you crazy out your mind, man.
Well, that you even think that because Yahweh always had a mediator between the children of Israel and the prophet. And so it makes no sense for you to believe that Yahweh is not the Savior. All right? But he always had a Savior. Jeremiah, Moses, you can go on and on, man.
Always losing the people at a good point, man. Who got us in order then? That was Moses. Right. I would talk to Moses direct, to get us up out of there, man, to set us back in order. Set up the law. Like, somebody, you should eat this, don't eat that. Like, gave us the straight, the blueprint on how we need to live our lives.
But we go back to that one precept where it says, the Lord Yahweh shall change is not. All right, so the thing that the way he was back then is gonna be the way he is now. So he's always gonna have a mediator to put forth his message.
Man, use King David. Then he used people. Set us back, back in order. Samuel too. I can't forget Samuel. Right. Samuel the one that went and found King David. Come on, read verse 8. It's Hedges 12 and 8. They eat the flesh in that night, roast with fire and unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs they should eat it. So, you roast the lamb. I like lamb too. I love lamb meat. You get the unleavened bread without leaven in it. What's that? Yeast. Yeah. No yeast in it. Get the bitter herbs, which cover like cabbage, bitter herbs, sauerkraut, horseradish. Get your bitter herbs. You get that prepared. You can wrap the lamb. How I do it, I wrap my lamb up in the unleavened bread, and I eat it kind of like a gyro, man. Eat it in haste. Eat it in haste because I ate it in haste. They had to hear me how to eat it, man. It was like something real quick. They leave that plantation. So, later on tonight, we're gonna get the food prepared. We're gonna eat it in haste, and we're gonna give our praise and glory to Yahweh Shah. And Lord willing, the last Passover, man. We're gonna ponder on the deliverance that's coming. Get our spiritual bags back. Then deliverance coming. It's gonna be spectacular. It's gonna because that deliverance is spectacular, man. When you read the book of Exodus, you read how he got our ancestors out. When you read how he plagued Egypt, man, that was just that, man. I be in awe of that about power. That was Yahweh flexing on the Hamites, the Egyptians. Like, man, I told you. Now I had Moses come tell you. You must be hard-headed. So, hey, let me show you better than I can tell you. And when you look at it, he's doing the same thing to these, modern day Egyptians with Esau. He's doing the same thing to them. Flexing on them, man. I'm in awe. I'm looking at Esau like, hey, man, you better lighten up. I know you ain't, but you better. Y'all he's like, hey, he want his people back, man. You want the Israel back. So right now we're in a gathering. He's gathering us up with his word. He's getting ready to, beam us up with them chariots, which is the spiritual heart. And that's how he's going to preserve his hope of elect. And this place is going to get purged by fire. It's going to start with those thermonuclear missiles. Climax of World War III. I think I'm going to skip on down. Now, I'm going to keep on reading all of it. Let's go to Hedges 12 and 9. Eat not of it raw. It's supposed to be like Esau, cook it. Eat no raw meat. Nor side of all of it with water, but roast with fire. His head with his legs and with the pertendence thereof. Pertendence thereof. So we ain't got the head, we ain't got the legs, so we can't do that perfect, but get your grill out, roast. Yeah, go ahead and roast your lamb. Make sure it's cooked good. We ain't supposed to be eating it raw. And then verse 10 it says, and ye shall eat nothing of it remain until the morning. And that which remains of it until the morning, ye shall burn with fire. So, supposed to burn it with fire. If you're in an apartment, or you rent somebody's house or something like that, Pastor Ramla said you ain't really got to burn it with fire, you just throw it out You don't want the police get called on. You know, we in the times. He saw, you know, a Karen might see you burning something in your yard. You call the police. And you got a whole issue on your hand. So, you know, you just get rid of it. Just make sure you ain't got nothing left.
You know, back to the first precept, man. We urge you like to that because you can't keep the person.
God. So 11, and it says, and thus shall ye eat it with your loins girded and your shoes on your feet and your staff in your hand, and y'all should eat it in haste. It is the Lord's Passover. So they're going to, like, you know, eating it like you ready to go. You know, you ain't supposed to be in your slippers, your pajamas, or nothing like that. You know, in your boxes. You know, eat the lamb now, man. It's supposed to be like fully clothed, shoes on. You know, it's like you got to get up out of there that next day, you know, and eat it in haste. It's the Lord's Passover. So here go 12. This is Exodus 12:12. While we passed through the land of Egypt this night, and I will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast. And against all the gods of Egypt, when I execute judgment, I am the Lord. So that's why they put their blood on the doorpost. Because the Lord sent out a death angel that night to kill all the firstborn. And he said for man and beast. So there's a lot of death in Egypt that day. You know, Hamites came out and they had no firstborn dead. But that didn't happen to the nation of Israel. We put the blood, you know, the blood of Yahushua, you know, that sacrificial lamb, because he is the perfect lamb over our doorpost, and that death angel passed over us, man. That was a wonder right there. That was a wonder. And Lord willing, we're looking for that death angel to pass over us in this time. There's going to be a lot of death to Babylonians, period. You know, Babylonians and Israelites as well. It's like a lot of Israel ain't coming back to the past, so they ain't in that spirit. I got
Quick one. This is he said there's gonna be a lot of death, man, and it's like that too. It's true. It's prophesied there's gonna be a lot of death in this time as well. And what is this? And right now, you know, look on the back of your dollar bill. This places represent just like Egypt, and you know, and you seen what the Lord did to Sodom, and you see how and what's going on today with all this, you know, alphabet agenda. So hey, it's gonna be a lot of death out there. And this is Revelation 11 and 8, and it says, and after 3 days, it says, and after 3 days and a half. Let's get 11 and 11. Let's get 11 and 8. It says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street, and that's what's going to happen again. See, the Lord is going to send that death angel again in this time here on Babylon the Great, and it's going to be a lot of dead bodies in there. People spiritually ain't got that blood over their doorposts, man. And that blood over their doorposts is true. But reading on, it says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of that great city, which is Babylon the Great, aka America, where we in today. And it says, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. And like I said earlier, man, look at the alphabet agenda. Look at the back of your dollar bill. Look at the way some of these buildings is architected. And the inside of these buildings is laid out with all these Egyptian statues and checkerboard floors and all these symbols and stuff. Hey, man, this is spiritual Egypt. So the Lord is going to turn this place up, man. So we got to have that blood over our doorposts, man. It can't be sided with water, man. We got to have that real truth. That's why the scripture says it can't be sided with water and water it down. We got to have that real truth. You can't have no 50% of the truth. Or that's why I'm on live to break millstone. They say we claim to have 100% of the truth. We do. So I'm going to read that again. It says, Revelation 11 and 8, and their dead bodies shall lie in the streets, which is that great city that is called spiritually Sodom and Egypt, where also the Lord was crucified. That's where the Lord is crossed out here. That's why everything is anti-Hamas feel here. Anything you do is against the scriptures. I mean, everything Esau do is against the scriptures. I
got one. That actually what the opposite, you know, his blood is put on cover, right, through all of the calamity, right? So it's also a representation of that mark that Yahweh going to put on his feet. All right, so I want to read Ezekiel 9 and 4. All right, it says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, instead of mark. Okay, that mark in this Ezekiel 9 and 4 is the word the Y, okay, which is meaning the mark of Egyptian. All right, Egyptian from judgment. Okay, and it said a mark upon their forehead of the man that sighed and cried for all the abomination that be done in the midst thereof, which is going back to the spiritually to that city spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. All right, And then in verse 5, he said, and to the others, okay, to all the ones that without that mark. And he said, in my hearing, go ye after them. He said, go ye after him through the city and smite, let not your eyes spare the need, neither ye shall be pity. Right? And it says, slay utterly old and young, both maid and little children, women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at the sanctuary. Then they begin in the ancient man which were before the house. Okay?
That right there is why we celebrate and rehearse the righteous act of the Passover. We don't want to be slain. We want the Lord to pick us up and deliver us from those terrors. We need that blood over us, man. We need that spirit, that truthfulness. Yeah.
You got it. So with that, man, like you said, looking for that blood to protect us, man. That exempts you. You know, looking for that grace and that mercy, which is open to all Israel right now. It's seeking the truth. You know? Because like I said, I read in that precept, the ones that sign crime, man, that's what you doing, man. A lot of, two-thirds Jake tell them, man, shut up and be happy, man. Get your bag up. You know, they not signing crime. They want to be here. The Lord is not with that, man. He's not wanting those Israelites right there. He's going to wipe them out, man. That's the two-thirds. He wants the ones that sign the crime, the ones that got a problem with the alphabet agenda. The ones that got a problem because they in captivity. They realize they in captivity. They know they Hebrew Israelites. I told my mother through the spirit, man, that's long ago. She kept talking about, Black Lives Matter and all this black and everything, Black Lives Matter in church. I told her, the Lord about to kill all people that consider themselves black. Because it's 2023. You consider yourself black no more, man. You should come back to your herd. Part of being black, part of that coming back, you need to specialize. Knowing your herd, man, like we said earlier, rehearsing the right thing. That's the best thing you can do right now. I'm gonna read 13, talking about that blood. It's Exodus 12 and 13. And the blood should be a token for read again. And the blood should be to you for a token upon the house where you are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you. And the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you when I smite the land of Egypt. So that goes perfect. Because you read earlier right there, man. Look at death and pass over us. Look at grace and mercy. The blood now, like I said, that blood now is the truth. What's the truth? Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah is the Savior, man. He's going to say we need that head to protect you. This place is about to hit. Hey, these curses about to intensify, man. It's going to be civil war over here. Hey, Jacob's trouble is going to be this great chaos. It's going to be death and everywhere. I read it earlier. Dead bodies that lie in the street. It's going to be so much chaotic. Ain't going to be no funeral. Ain't going to be no burying the dead. Everybody will be running. It's going to be like a chase rope. You're going to be running for your life, man, over here, over there. It's going to be Gerber troops, UN troops, shooting people over here, gunning them down over here. Straight chaos, man.
There was another precept that speaks about the fowls of the air. Y'all about to be outside going to bring the fowls of the air for those dead bodies that's lying in the street. And they ain't going to be able to get buried. So y'all about to be outside going to send the birds to feast on the dead bodies. So that's what's going to happen in the near future. These days going to bring the fowls of the air. I'm also going with the teeth of wild beasts. So all of those things are going to be, going through and slaughtering the people that's not protected by the by that Sawah or by the blood of the land, which is Yahweh Shah.
Man, people ain't see the Lord ain't gonna make it, man. So they're going 14, it's 12:14. And this day should be unto you for a memorial. And you shall keep it in the feast of the Lord throughout your generation. You should keep it a feast by ordinance forever, man. So this day is a memorial to us. To ponder on Yahweh Shah, to look on the deliverance up out of Egypt. How Yahweh delivered us up out of Egypt, using Moses. Also look on the sacrifice Yahweh Shah made, the sacrificial lamb. That's why, when we eat the lamb dinner, that's the thing on Yahweh Shah. Like Yahweh Shah said it best, man. He said, eat of my flesh and drink of my blood. Those should be saved. Lucifer praising. And that dinner, that symbolizes that, man. That symbolizes that right there. And it is a memorial to us, man. I think about all those things on the Passover, man. Deliverance, How we in bondage, still in Egypt. We ain't really went nowhere, man. We still in captivity. Your average Jake don't know that. Jake think he got a cell phone, an iPhone, he can start a podcast and get some millions of dollars. He think he free. He got, the car on 24s and 3 houses and all kind of jewelry. Jake can tell you he free. Jake don't know that he's still up under the rulership of Esau, man. Because this thing is like a very deceptive captivity. Esau, he gets cut under. So, if you think about this, man, it's a big warrior, man. Let him walk the new year. Hey, started off with a good foot. Since you don't go there, it's true. But you have about yourself. And I'm gonna go into the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Some more high holy days. So this is Exodus 12:15. 7 days shall eat unleavened bread. Even the first day y'all should put away leaven out of your house. But whosoever eateth leavened bread from that first day until the 7th day, the soul should be cut off from Israel. So that's where that grace and mercy come in, man. It's like we're gonna try to get rid of all the leaven and all that, but sometimes Esau didn't even put that on the ingredient. So you might eat some leaven unbeknownst, be in captivity. But nonetheless, we do it to the best of our ability. So all the leaven in your house, everything that got leaving it, yeast, get it out your house for 7 days, take it out the house, get it out of there. It's kind of going to like spring cleaning, man. When I really think about it, that's basically the Lord getting you on a good foot, getting everything right in order. Because I notice like yeast molds, don't it? Yeast mold, so now I think the Lord is doing. So that's the intelligence I'm talking about. The Lord basically tells you get the spring cleaning going, leaving it out, basically get everything in order. Like every day, He's giving us a reset, man. This day they reset, get everything in the right order, clean up, and get ready to start on the good foot. So 7 days we eat that unleavened bread. That's the reminder, like you got to get up out of here, So and plus, it's good to get to go 7 days like eat no yeast, man. I feel like it gives your body a chance to readjust, get right, get cleansed. So the Lord, man, He's doing this in a very, very righteous order, man. Very intelligent, man. He's dealing with intelligent power, man. He gets us right, man. If we walk in those, those commandments, walk in that order. Because it says by the ordinance forever. So, to this day, till we get on the chariots, is what we're supposed to do. And that's wise, man. That's what I say, man. Following the Lord, that's wisdom. I recommend to do this to the best of your ability. So that's right after the Passover, you got the Feast of Unleavened Bread. We get the leavening out, get your bread, that's unleavened. You go to certain stores with any certain tortillas you get that ain't got no leaven in it. Get you some tortillas, eat on that. Usually I do a fast when this thing hit. I usually go on a straight fast, like purge all the impurities out of my body. We got all these GMOs going. So I usually hit a fast, y'all Charlotte, when this time comes to give my body a reset, get a chance to readjust, man. We under a lot of stress, man. We ain't getting the nutrients we need for GMOs, drink a lot of water, and just flush out real quick, man. Get ready for the new year. I got a quick one right here. So when I mentioned earlier, so even though we heard to the righteous act, we might have much extra bread. Knowing Esau, just like you said, knowing Esau, he might have asked Jesus some of that product that we use that we think is on that. All right, so how about you, y'all? Y'all know that we're not going to be able to keep it perfect. So this is Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 10. And it says, I, the Lord, how about you, y'all? Search the heart. I try to reign, even to give every man according to his way. All right, according to the fruit of his doing. Okay, so ultimately, Yahweh is going to judge you by your intent. So even though you might, unbeknownst or not knowing that you ate something that had yeast in it, Yahweh is ultimately going to judge you by your intent, not by the wickedness that he thought he would put off in his GMO food. All right, so this is ultimately going back to the first precept. We heard to the righteous act. Okay, so we're intentionally trying to keep the laws and statute commandments to the best of our ability. So that's how Yahweh is going to judge you. I just want to pull it out just to clarify that.
man, it's hey, Shalom, Jeremiah, boy. Hey, man, y'all subscribe to that brother, man. Mighty brother of the truth. But he came with one that's real good and covering that blood. We talking about the Romans 5 and 9. I might start at 8. Yeah, I'm gonna start at 8. It's Romans 5 and 8. But Yahweh commanded his blood towards us. And then while we were yet sinners, Hamashiach died for us. There go that blood again, man. Sacrificial lamb. Sacrifice yourself to us, man. You gotta think about that. And then Romans 5 and 9. Much more than being now justified by his blood, we should be saved from the wrath through him. There goes what you said earlier, that mediator, man. A mediator now is Yahweh Shah. He's the mediator for us, man, to get right with Yahweh. Man, and what he paid a price to be that mediator. He shed his blood. He's a good shepherd. He gave his life for us, Yasharala. So we got to make good on that promise, man. We shouldn't be out here being niggas and being ratchet, and it's being, being like a minion for Esau. That's not making good on that sacrifice, man. That's not, making y'all feel good about this, man. That's being degenerate. No, man, we got to come back to royalty. We got to come back and like keeping the Passover, how holy days, do what we're supposed to be doing. That's the start of that. That makes y'all happy. Like, okay, there they go. Okay, now they're coming back. Okay, keeping my holy days. Hey, y'all shot like, oh yeah, okay, it's getting that time, man. So hey, y'all shot put on that garment, like, hey, man, my wife getting back right with me, man. It's time to get her back up, man. She's doing what she's supposed to be doing. That wife goes to nation Israel. So the marriage is about to come back into play. Because now we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. We weren't doing this, in the 50s and 60s, man. We weren't hearing that so much, man. Now I know the truth. It's like, it's starting to overwhelm Esau, man. That's why he's going to come down with great wrath, man. Because now he's starting to see that woman, man. That woman putting on her righteous apparel, her wedding garment. She getting that bride getting ready for that wedding, man. And the start of that, like I said, is what? Keeping the Passover, And if they're like, let's get your mind right. Keeping the high holy days, keeping the Passover, man. To get you in the spirit of like, look what Yahushua did for me. Look what Moses did for me. Look what Yahweh did for me, using Moses. He got us out that time. Why not this time? And then when you look at the plagues that Egypt got hit with, you look at Babylon the Great to this day, you're like, wow, man, I'm living the story. Like we're here now. So what you want to do now is be in that righteous spirit, man. If you want the Israelites to go get that deliverance, want to be obedient to Yahweh Shah. You don't want to be no stiff neck, murmurer, complaining. I want to go back to Egypt. Who doesn't eat? I want to go back. You don't want to be in that spirit, man. Yahweh Shah, he ain't gathered those up. Those is gonna have to get burnt up. They gonna get burnt up in the fire. Don't be in that look back spirit looking like, and that's how you gotta be in the right state of mind. I don't know why Israel won't even stay here, man. Like I read it earlier, this place is a trash can, it's polluted. This place vexes me, man. Like they got LGBT stuff all in your face. You can't even avoid it no more. Turn on TV, you see it. Go outside your house, you see it. It's everywhere, man. Your food is all polluted. You saw that earlier. You got GMOs in your food. Chemicals in your water, the air is polluted. You gotta watch yourself, walk around Babylon the Great, like we talked about earlier, riding our bike. You start to roll down the police, light you up, just because you're an Israelite or Jake. So it's really death around every corner, man. You really ain't got no peace here. Like for instance, I was talking about earlier, how the Edomite part will get that Jacob a fire. He can't work in peace, man. You gotta like walk on eggshells around Esau, and he called the police on the tape. Now Jake gonna get fired, man. Like, so there's really no peace here, man. You got demons on your women, your children. They get all demons on them watching, they get that Babylonian juice. Your lady might be in that feminine spirit. Right, man, you might be chilling in the room, she come in and start arguing with you. It's out the blue. She done heard or watched something, she didn't get mad. Like, I just wanna hate this dude right now. Children might get all messed up. Like, this place is looted, man. It's a trash can. So I've been looking 2:30. Like, you want to stay here? You want to stay here? Right. That's what Marcus 2 and 10 meant. Like, arise ye in the park, but this is not your rest. Like, where's the place of rest? That's home, right? So that's the place you normally rest at is your home. Okay, can't have no place of peace, no place of home, no place of rest here in America, ain't Babylon the Great. You know, that's just like I was saying. Why do you want to take it? All right, because you basically restless, you know, walking on eggshell. All right, if you got a police driving behind you, you basically driving on eggshell. You want it like that motherfucker gonna pull you over. You know, excuse my friend. All right, that's not a place to rest here. Okay, so why do the 2/3 want to stay here? All right, ultimately because they gonna get destroyed, really.
They say you got to get up, punch the clock. You can't sleep, like set up, get a good rest, man. Your car might be breaking, you got to take parts of the shot.
And you get up early in the morning, be like, damn, I don't feel like going to work, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, no rest.
Even the women in Philippi nowadays, you can't even talk to no chicks if you wanted to. You don't even know if they got something or if you got an apple on their neck.
You got to know if it's a woman or not.
There's nothing to live for here.
Man,
Like, you can't live that out. You just exist.
Then they be trying to, like, Jake trying to find peace and get the bag. Get the bag, you got to pay a lot of taxes. Then we'll like even the little 2/3 techno, more money, more problems. They might want to kick your dough in, you know, little Ray kick your dough in. You got the bag, you got the money, and you can't rest in the house. Here come little Ray, give it up, you know.
Well, you're gonna have Esau plot even more because they know they don't want us in a high position. They don't want us above nothing. All right, so they're gonna be plotting.
Like I said, might fight with your neighbor. Family members might be calling you because you got the bag. Nigga Tay needs some diapers. Right. You're supposed to be a man, so really, like, get the money, really put more burden on you. You know, Nipsey Hussle got popped by Jake for having money. So there's really no peace to get the bag. You get the bag, you really get less peace. People be blowing your phone up, I need papers. You know, everybody gonna be watching you. Like, you got Jake that's rich and famous. Like, Tupac went crazy, wanted to kill himself, but he said he can't go nowhere without getting bothered. That's what fame needs you in Babylon the Great, man. You can't go, you can't do that. Everybody, I gotta get an autograph. I need pictures. I need this. I need that. So there's no peace, man. So that's not a way out. But Jake looked at it as a way out. Like, get rich and famous. They call it making it. Would you make it in football? Are you coming famous? Like, he made it. I'm like, shit. No, he did. Y'all have no idea. This man done went into, man, he's talking about the rascals, man. He gotta go to rituals. To keep that fame going, you got to do whatever little weirdo stuff Esau doing. Esau ain't gonna give you no rest, like you said earlier. You got millions of dollars, Esau, you got millions of dollars. You not gonna get no peace. He's like, what you doing, man? I heard you purchase that. Why you purchase that? What you trying to get a store in your neighborhood, bro? So why you doing that? Well, guess what? You violated this, and that. You gotta go to court. Then you gotta go to court.
You start doing what they call a smear campaign. You know, you gotta clear up your name.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why these celebrities be on drugs all the time.
God,
they can't deal with all that kind of pressure.
But we talked to Will Smith, but they say he ain't got no peace. Man, he ain't got no peace. That man about to go crazy.
Hey, that means sleeping right next to a witch. What?
You know what I'm saying? He got no peace. She on his butt. Esau on his butt. Hey. Why you slap Chris Rock like that? That was very uncommon. We ain't give you no more movies. Okay, now you money off and suck on this, I'll give you a movie. You always do it. No fired up. Where your son? I want your son. So I'm sitting Jaden over here and tell him, Gabby with the Vaseline. Like, that's way on your mind. That's not peace, man. That's not peace, man. Like we talking earlier, what's that basketball John Moran? He ain't got no peace. This little dummy down here probably about the world. He going crazy. I think he going crazy because, you know, that's that basically to get to, there's no peace here. Ain't no peace in getting the bag. That's really gonna make it worse. Really, we got more peace living, you know, where we at. Like getting enough money to pay our bills. Like nobody bothered us too much. We ain't got no peace.
Hopefully the peace is really like
God, ain't the truth.
It really is. If you think about it, all the wicked people, they shy away from you if you bring up a scripture.
They do. I've ran off my people many times doing that. You are so right. I know that's the best way to run them off.
Hey,
I had to tell Eve that, like, sick of dudes, just bring up the word so we can take a run off real easy. And I do that, man. You get on the head. That's how I chase off my family on the Bible. I'm like, the Lord said that.
Oh, that's it. The wicked don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear about the word of God.
They flee quick, man. You were so right on that.
You don't want to get
there he go with that, you know. Yeah, I was shot stuff again. I don't want to talk to him, man. So I think I'm going to keep on. was saying earlier. You know, and this is Exodus 12:22. And you have to take a bunch of hyssop and dip it in the blood that is in the basin, and strike the lintel and the two side posts of the blood that is in the basin, and none of you shall go out the door of his house until the morning. You know, so they go into, you know, the hyssop. That's like a good little herb. It helps like if you illnesses. I've been using that too, y'all. So that's a very good herb to use to cleanse you out. And that's just going more into like that blood, you know, get your house in order to get that exemption. You know, and lentils, man, through the scripture, I didn't know what a lentil was, man. I had to go look at a lentil, like, what the heck is some lentils? You know, so, you know.
That's the part of that. You don't know what something is, look it up. I was listening on a video, gotta be able to look it up for yourself as well too, man. You can't, that does give you the answer. All right.
There's a lot of them, man. Everything. And that's not whole flex status either. Whole flex is so I mean, they would do this work on their own. Now, those are the ones that you ask them, that's the ones that need spoon fed.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta drag them in the truth. We ain't been dragging you in the truth, man. You're not gonna be holding your hand.
We can tell you maybe do 1 or 2 videos, you know, that kind of spoon feed you like a baby. Because, you know, of course, we understand that when you come into this thing, you like newborn baby, you know. So we, of course, we're gonna have to feed you. But then eventually you're gonna have to, you know, fall and you're gonna have to walk. You know, just like newborn baby. You know, baby gotta grow up.
Yeah, you gotta grow up in this thing. You gotta learn. You know, I know there's a lot of Israelites that don't want, they want black and white, every little thing. And it's hurting the hell about that. So we get a lot of it. Y'all be looking like y'all know who y'all dealing with. So I'm in Exodus 12:23. The Lord will cause you to smite the Egyptians. And when he sees the blood upon the little and on the two side posts, the Lord will pass over the door, and when I suffer the destroyer to come in unto your house to smite you. They're going to their market exemption, their protection. You know, the Lord gonna smite the Egyptians. And now in modern day, he's gonna smite Esau. So all the heathens. You know, he gonna get rid of all of them. And Israel gonna get smited now too. It ain't covered with this truth, which is the blood of Yahweh Shah, man. They ain't got that, you know, now that the side posts represent your mind, your spirit. You know, you got that exemption on you, like you said earlier, the water and part. You know? And I look, a lot of Israelites ain't got that, man. And I'm looking like we about at, you know, we about to be closing time, man. Doors mercy closing. I be looking around the Jason, my job, like, ooh. And they so far behind, like, man, I can't give you the truth. Don't tell no me, man. Like, you too far gone, man. You got to just, hey, stumble across the video on your own. I can't help you, man. You bring more hell on me. But he said, y'all dumb. You know, then I got that issue. That'll make me want to get mad, want to do something to Jake. Like, why you go tell that, man? So a lot of you Jakes, man, hey, and I know they done heard. Cause I be looking at the little nigga Jakes my job, like, I know you heard Kanye say that. I know you heard Kyrie Irving say that. So you heard, you just worried about what, you know, Lil Boosie got to say. You worried about what NBA Youngboy got to say. Or whatever little young rapper is, or Kodak Black. I be looking like, ooh, he saw just put like the woodwork. I'm saying he's about to miss that, dude. He about to go crazy out his mind. So I see him like, I'm like, yeah, homie, you know it's about to be bad. Because he know he plays a lot. I heard Kodak Black knows that. And, you know, and he steady going on being a Babylonian. And I see him looking real weird, like he know he's about to get too about the frame. Y'all little buddies over there popping powders, he over there like he's about to cry. Like, yeah, you know. No? So we're gonna go to Exodus, I'm here 24 too. Exodus 12:24. And you shall observe this thing for ordinance to thee and to thy sons forever. You know, we're supposed to teach this to our sons, pass it on. You know, this thing like a baton. You know, all the elders pass it on to us, pass it on to our sons, to the young generation as well. You know. Exodus 12:25. It says, he comes to the land which the Lord will give you according as he had promised. Yes, your keep the earth. So that goes to what I was saying earlier, man. We're about to go back into New Israel, man. Our land. So our land, everything gonna be cleaned up. You know, the church gonna clean it up, get the radiation off. We're gonna go back to Israel. We're gonna set everything up in Israel. From there. You know, that righteous vibration, man. The earth gonna be up on our subject. And then everything gonna be clean. Clean food, clean water, clean air. Ain't gonna be no LGBT pride parades going on. None of that.
Will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Then we gonna get real rest. Ain't about to wake up bunch of clock, none of that. You know, we can rest till we feel like it. You know, servants come in, you know, trying to wake up, your highness. You know, we throwing the rose petals on our feet. Yeah, rose petals on our feet, feel prepared. Wives gonna greet us. My Lord, how you feeling this morning, my Lord? I will put my royal slippers on. For God, look out, and man. You know, see everything, right? The water. You know, probably want to walk out with the sons, go greet the Akio. You know, look at the markets, man. The streets gonna be paved with gold. Hey, man, it's about to be spectacular. You know, and we just, what I'm saying is low level. It's gonna be way better than what I'm saying, man. Way better than that. The best ain't on the team.
Y'all about to be outside there. My thoughts are not your thoughts. These are my ways, your ways, says the Lord. So that means, you know, whatever we're thinking what the kingdom's gonna be like, gonna be 10 times way better, you know. In my father's mansion, in my father's house, there are many mansions. Right? So that was the thing that we could ponder on.
Man, that's Exodus 12:27. And yet shall say, it is sacrifice for a Passover. Who passed over the house of the children of Israel in Egypt. We spoke the Egyptians and delivered our houses. And the people bowed their heads and worshiped. So, hey, that sacrifice right there, man, we making good on that, man. For a Passover. Know how about you we stop working on that? You looking for deliverance, looking for salvation, you know, and hey, we're gonna worship, man. We worshiping now. We really gonna be rejoicing and worshiping when you know we get beat up in that chariot. Or we just look out to see the kingdom looking like something like Wakanda times 1,000,000. You're gonna rejoice, man. You're gonna be, hey, call along your how about you shot all day, every day, man. Just say we ain't gonna have no clock. We're gonna go by the sun and the moon. You know, I got all the time in the world to do what I want to do. So I'm about to go in the council and I'm access denied. I ain't get that land. You know, I said no. You know, all the council gonna look up at the Israelite faces. You know, digging sheeple, see Israelite faces on that. And man, that's what keeps you going, man. That's how you endure this place. You know, ponder on that. Get your mindset on the kingdom, man. Get ready to leave this place. Get ready to leave spiritual Babylon, spiritual Egypt, the house of bondage. We getting ready to get up out of it. We're about to be free. True freedom. It's right here at our fingertips, man. All we got to do is put our bid in, make sure I call it, you know, doing our due diligence, make sure I call the election assured. Because it's hurt. The door of mercy is opened up. All you got to do is get in, sit down in the feast. All this food going out and eat up. You know, eat till you get fat, man. You should be fat, full of the truth, man. Walk like a fat kid, full of the truth. You know, knowing the mission of the kingdom of heaven. And get ready to deal with, you know, take get your mind right. That's maybe they happen. You go, they do this, they do that. You know what they doing, man.
That's what the Passover was about, man. When you go read, that's like I just read earlier when they ate and hate. Okay, they ate to the point where they had to keep moving. All right, they had to sit down and eat for a little bit and get right back up and keep moving. That's basically being pilgrims on the earth, and that's right. That's the spirit that we got to be ready. We got to be in when the evil get ready to come. All right, when Jacob's trouble comes, that's that spirit we need to be in. Being as pilgrims on the earth, being ready to move, leave everything behind that you basically bought and paid for in America. You gave Babylon the Great, and have your spiritual bag packed and get ready to move out, man. That's the ultimate what that's ultimately what this thing is about.
Don't worry about what you got, man. Lord's gonna take care of us on our passage of battle here, man. I'm thinking this right here. further back that up. Exodus 12:36. And the Lord gave the people favor beside the Egyptians, so that they lent unto them such things as they required, and they spoiled the Egyptians. Right? So we getting up out of it, and the Lord gonna make sure we got everything we need to get up out of it and get something. So we shouldn't be having anxiety or like fretting. We ain't got our doomsday prep together. Like, oh, I ain't got no celebrate. I ain't got the truck I need. I ain't got no MRE. I don't know if I got no weapon. I don't know if I can get up out of it. The Lord gonna give us faith to get up out of it, man. We're gonna get everything we need to get salvation, man. So when the stuff hits, be good, man. Reading this truth, having the truth, and being laced up with it is the best thing you need. It's really how you pack your bag.
If you read Exodus, it tells you children of Israel, hey, the Lord didn't suffer them for nothing to go wrong. They had clothes, them walking around for 40 years, it didn't wear out. Their shoes didn't catch holes or nothing like that. See, don't worry about what you got and what you're going through, because the Lord gonna help us out. That's the whole point of it. You gotta have that faith to stand up.
God, man,
You can have nothing to drink, slap a rock, here comes some water coming out.
God. The manna, God, quails, food they was fed. They said don't worry about what you ain't got, man. I noticed a lot of people got that anxiety, like, man, I ain't got this, I ain't got that. I don't know how I'm gonna make it. Man, the Lord is right there.
As long as you got this, man, you gonna make it.
God. That's exactly.
Be the hopeful elect. Just to paraphrase, it says, put therefore on as the elect. So, as long as you're doing that, and you got that why you trying with pray, and Lord willing, you is the hopeful. I can imagine.
Fine it is. Yeah, this is like you're a mom. Isaiah 61:14. Behold, my servants are sick and toil hard. Yet you probably sorrow hard. And shall have a vexation of spirit. Everybody didn't think this truth. Thought it was about getting the bag. Thought it was about being a Babylonian. Called us crazy. Be out here wearing dresses or whatnot. Man, them dudes crazy. You know, they gonna be confounded. They're gonna be in a bad way when all hell breaks loose. When y'all start sending them death angels out. You know, when they famous start hitting, the plagues really start to hit, then they're gonna feel they're gonna be all messed up. We gonna, hey, how do we do it? Lord will take care of us, man. We're gonna sit back there, walk out in pain, women getting ravished, dudes getting all messed up, and we ain't gonna care, man. We're gonna laugh at calamity like this. It's all the truth. I was crazy, remember? Now I'm over here good, man. I'm walking out like it's like they don't even see me over in the bush. I'm just up down the cut looking at them, you know, knock on cakes. You know, I got food in my bag. You know, me and Mara, we good. You know, hey, I'm gonna lock into the Lord. He's gonna lead me up out of this. But it's like a maze. You know, it's like we in a maze right now. The Lord gonna like make sure you go to the right direction you need to get up out the maze, it's gonna ultimately lead you to the chariots. When you get beamed up to get up out of here. You know, once you made it to the chariot, that's the finish line. You know, you're gonna get the new body. You know, you're gonna come back down and it's time to rule this. You're trying to set everything up. You know, how you want it. Now you the new judge, right? Judge, man. Now then we got to implement the laws commandments that's in this book. There ain't gonna be nobody like, nah, I don't do that. I want LGBT stuff. No, it's more than two genders. There ain't gonna be no more of that stuff. You're not gonna hear that.
That's the whole reason why y'all talking about this for this place anyway. All right, this place is basically gonna be seen as the example of Sodom and Gomorrah.
And I'm gonna say that I'm gonna go down to Isaiah 65:17. But behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind. This place going bye-bye, man. That's why, hey, like the Passover, man, this place is about to pass over. The kingdom of heaven is about to come into place. You know? And we got to be ready for that. The kingdom to come. Not, trying to make the best here. What's that one who's doing New Jerusalem? Oh, yeah. Here, like, dude, this place about to get straight burnt up. Boy, it's crazy out your mind, man. I'm talking about New Jerusalem. It's crazy.
New Jerusalem in Babylon the Great.
Yeah, man. No, man. We want the real New Jerusalem. You know? Yeah, that's that we ain't gonna be seeing stuff like that. No. Seeing stuff like that. It's too much, man. Babylon the Great. You know? Like I'm on the bad. The nigga bird. So,
sliding on 28.
So, let's see what something like that. You don't see that no more. I said Jake's still in nigga spirit. Good luck trying to give him the truth. Good with bags packed, man. Get ready to celebrate the Passover. Gonna ponder on the Lord. Think about what's to come. And get ready to get up out of here, man. Like I said, Lord, let this be the last Passover. Because we ready to go. We hasten to coming, man. We ready to see our Lord and say, get out shot. We ready to be caught up with him in the cloud. We're going to chariots. We're ready to come back down and get everything in the right order. I'm ready to see what the world looks like, in its most beautiful state. I'm ready to see what it looks like without Esau and being in rulership, man. We're probably going to see animals and plants that we thought was gone, extinct, come back into play. That place is going to be like a luscious jungle. I want to see how, our palace is going to look. I want to see what y'all brothers are. Y'all going to deck y'all's out, man. The gold, the silver, the diamonds, I'm ready to see the magnificence of it. Let me go over the ox, man. I got some sons that need to go with his daughter. Right. He got some sons for my daughters. And got to have, do good little receptions, man. And eat, and have these days, and tell them, hey, you better get in there and slaughter them dang lambs. I need this much chickens.
Yeah, you know how they doing the ceremony. We they give them old wedding gifts. The wedding gifts don't be some of them Edomite servants.
God. Good, you ain't lying. I got my 3 Edomites.
They look ugly right now, but when they grow up, they're gonna be some good workers.
That's man. That stuff from smiling in your face, man. I'm ready for the kingdom, y'all. I'm ready for the kingdom. That is going to be great. That's why this is good news. This is good news. I got one more
Yeah, I got one more, man. Because when I mentioned earlier, the door of mercy. All right, he said the door of mercy get ready to close. All right, you got to remember, you got to know who that door is, and that door is Yahweh shop. Okay, so the door pretty much closed when Yahweh shop come back. That's when it's too late for you to get in the truth. All right, so that I understand that the door of mercy get ready to close. So when Yahweh shop come back, that's when the door is closed. All right, so that's when everything is gonna be, that's when Yahweh shop, because he said, think not that I come to bring peace on the earth. I came not to bring peace for the source. Okay, so when Yahweh shop come back, that's when the door is closed. All right, so I'm gonna read Hebrew. Pull it up real quick. I'm gonna jump down a little bit. I'm gonna read Hebrews chapter 1. Hebrews 8 in chapter 1. Hebrews chapter 8, verse 1. All right, it said, now of the things which we have spoken, to this is the Son. We have such high priest who is standing on the right hand of the throne of the majesty in the heaven. All right, then jump down to verse 4, Hebrews 8 and 4. And it says, for if he were on the earth, he should not be a priest, seeing that there are priests that offer gifts according to the law. And it said, who serve unto the example of the shadow of the heavenly things, as Moses was appointed of the Most High, when he was about to make a tabernacle for seeing, saith he, that thou make all things according to the pattern to thee in the mount. Verse 6 is the point. But now has he attained a more excellent ministry, by how much also he is the mediator of a better covenant, which was established upon a better promise. All right, so Yahweh Shai is the one he sacrificed himself for us and enter into that new covenant. Okay, and so this is the last precept that I had, and Yahweh Shai said it himself. Okay, Yahweh Shai said unto him, I am the way, the truth, the end of life. No man coming to the Father but by me. Okay, so Yahweh Shai is the door. He is the mediator. So anybody that's listening to those Old Testament Israelites that believe that Yahweh Shai is not the Savior or the Messiah, he's a damn lie. All right, but he is the door, and that door is getting ready to close. So you better get in this thing while you can, because the minute he come back, that's when that door is gonna be closed. Now the really door I'm gonna close is two people back. The famous word, God, you're not gonna be out here finishing. No, he'll break. I was trying to come back. Yeah, when he come back, that's when he come back. That's when he caught up with the house shot. The truth, the famous word is that door closed. We're not teaching no more. Right now, since we still teaching, doing some mercy are open. And Jake is like, so majority of Jake don't care. They just walk on by, they don't care. It means nothing. But for us, the sheep, hey, he said, my sheep heard my voice, man. We heard, we like, our pants on fire. Like, hold up, man, what you say? That precept, oh, man, that sound right, man. Let me get some more of that. Hey, man, what's the pages? Okay, I'm going to listen to this up. Like, that's the truth all the time. But that famous word, that's going to be the cutoff date. But that's coming. And they're going to use the LGBT to cut the word on. They're already saying, like, what? It's hate speech. They're about to ban TikTok. And they're doing petitions on it. And, you know, there was a alphabet agenda that walking around trying to get people to sign a petition to ban it from the sale of Amazon and Barnes and Noble. Yeah, so it's coming. It's coming. And then, like, if that don't happen, all hell breaking loose and cut off, you know, that'll start the family word. Once, you know, civil war going and, you know, it's chaos everywhere. I'm going to come out here, you know, y'all about y'all said, no, that's when you're going to put us up. We're going to put up at that time. And, you know, that mercy, that open hand has been closed up. Now he got all this, hopefully this year. Once our hell break loose, he got the number that he wants. With the word, the work is finished. We're not going to be out here forever, like getting precepts and doing this, man. The work going to come to a close. And we can see, close season's about soon, man. That's it. Like I said earlier, this feel like the last Passover. Now, we could, you know, be here for another year or two, but you can tell everything is set up to go up for smoke. All we need is like one missile to hit the wrong person, and they get on the phone, and there it go. Or these Edomites like, I'm tired of, like, let Trump don't get what he wants. Edomites like, I'm tired of King James. Get on the killing spree. They'll start the civil war right there now. Well, I'm starting to see now that that's what happened with LGBT starting to get on and get mad and get riled up. They might do, I'm every straight person I see. I'm about to lie. They said, you're going to see gender war. You know, so any day something can happen, man. Like, I was listening to Yasha from Mississippi, man. He's like, we got 1 or 2 events away from our health break. He saw make one event, there it go. Now, before it happens, you know, the MOTP system has to be enacted, but that's on the books and table. But when did Elon Musk and the trials go with that? May or June? It's June. Like, June, so, ooh, this spiritual. Then the dude say, it's June. How you know the microphone? But they're about to test it in June. So that was straight good punch to that old wicked dude right there. Like that's the Lord shutting him up. You know, he gonna just crazy in a minute. I'm looking at him like, man, how you gonna spend this? Like first one to come to spin doctor. What more lives you got to come? Like, you know, hey, everybody that believes I see to come about real talk.
out of it right now. And that dude, man, Lord gonna have him stumbling a bit. He could be like, blah, 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 blah. I'm looking like, I know you about out of lives. I know you about out of lives. How much more can you speak this, man? To us, he already been found out to be like. But y'all be shy about this man, strip him straight naked like Esau in a minute. And say his congregation might get mad at him. Like, I done gave you over $2.4 million. You done lied to me this whole time. You know, hey, dude done got millions of dollars from the congregation. I know they ain't. You know, but they probably got people dying from the juice.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Yeah, so
People that died in that whole.
hey, man, something bad gonna happen to that leadership over there, over IUIC, man. The people about to be angry. They be like, GMS had it right. I was listening to you. You called the phones. I didn't listen. And now my stuff all messed up. And I look up and the devil, you promoting that thing.
That's why he got
said, well, it wasn't none of that. What did he say? We got last year, the UFO last. It's true. Ain't no other microphone.
It was
Like 2018, 2019.
It might have been during that pandemic. But he was overseas. It was the time when he went overseas.
Shady. Yeah. I like how, like, I said, it's true. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. So, hey, that's Lord confounded that bag. Hey, the devil about to test it in June. I said, it's going to come back out. Get the brother mixing it up, remixing it. In June. I'm like, man, they do off, man. So, hey, I got my piece. I'll probably end off this right here. I wasn't going to do it, but it's so spot on. This Isaiah 65 and 8. Thus said the Lord, as the new wine is found in the cluster. And one said, destroy it not, for a blessing is in it. So I do for my servant's sake, that I may not destroy them all. And that wraps it all up, man. That new wine going to this truth right here. The new gospel, man. You know, it's found in the cluster. In the midst of all this chaos, you got the truth here, man. And what the Lord say? It's a blessing in it. What's that blessing? Salvation, protection, deliverance. You know, he said I would destroy it, you know, but not all. Hey, I'm sure I destroy all these little wicked jakes, man, but he ain't destroyed the whole elect, man. Hopefully elect is that blessed remnant, you know, we're willing to be part of that. Hey, we looking to get the deliverance. We're looking to get out of, you know, spiritual Egypt, land of bondage, Sodom and Gomorrah. We looking for that deliverance, man, which is coming soon. So with that, man, we'll be edifying. We're going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, by himself, Yahweh, by himself, God. All y'all brothers, baby. He said about ball, hey, Shalom.
Tuning in.
Shout out to y'all, shout out the comment board. Shalom, baby. Hey, keep the faith. We almost up out of here. Man.